Multiracial white supremacy. Multiracial white supremacy. Multiracial white supremacy. See how that sounds? Or not? Or not? Why? Why would anything work? Right? That's the thing about streaming and being a fucking professional virgin. Nothing works. Right here. Okay, PigCake plays Doom again. Finally, at least I could see it on my end. Uh, Although here's the other part that I don't like again because Apple is apparently what tells me how to think. What am I listening to on my AirPods? Oh, my iPad. Why would I want to listen to my AirPod, my iPad? It's the choice that Apple has made for me. Can I skip this ad, please? Thank you. There you go. Thank you. Thank you so much, Apple, for deciding what it is that I think that I should want. That makes me so much happier than, I don't know, a fucking meaningful relationship. It's you deciding what it is that I should do and how I should do it. I've also been a little bit obsessed with this as of late. This is Vicks Vapor Rub that I've been putting inside of my nose. Why? Because I can't breathe. So you take that as whatever joke you want it to be. But I personally have had a hard time breathing as of late. And what I've decided to do is to invade my nasal cavity with Vicks Vapor Rub, which is a thing that my grandmother used to do. It's a fucking a trait that I've received from her, along with hypochondriasis, where I think everything's out to kill me. Oh, your heart's beating a little fast? Guess what? I'm dying. Oh, I have a little bit of the chills. Maybe because I drank the night before? No, it's not because of the liquor. It's because I'm dying. Those are the fun things that I deal with. Let me see the doggo. Where's the doggo? Oh, there it is. You get to see the tail end of the dog, which is the bane of my existence. All he does is bark and bitch and moan. And the other one, all it does is get the other one upset. So it just barks nonstop. It makes me want to find um, the nearest mall. Is this where I'm looking at? Yes. No, this is where I'm looking at, right here. It makes me want to find the nearest mall and take out my anger on a group of innocent school children. Mm. So this is what we're doing. We're playing Doom. I might as well just jump right into it. Let me see how it looks like to here. So, so far so good. I don't like that I can't hear it though. That's the part that I don't like. Why? Because apparently the fucking warlords at Apple decided, oh, no, wait a minute. We think that you should hear what's on your iPad, not what's on your computer. Fuck Jesus. Let's go Piggy, says Matt Sickmeyer. I was just talking to Peter Turner about the fucking kit that again has been the bane of my existence. Anytime you have to do anything remotely related to any sort of work. Oh, is that coming out? No, of course not. Why would it come out of my AirPods? Right? Why would it? Why would it come out of my AirPods? So let's go. GZ Doom. We could do this. Come on. You and I could build this thing together. Standing strong forever. There you go. Now everything's copacetic. Everything is copacetic. Let me lower the volume for you guys here. Why? Because I'm the star of the show, not the music of this godforsaken shit. Which is the most recent one? I think I was molested here, if I remember correctly. Although this seems to be ahead, so let's go there. Um, what else here? What happened to your loss of hearing? I still can't hear shit. I still can't hear shit. It's the best thing ever. All my friends and people that are in my life on a daily basis, they're always wondering, wow, why is it that I stay with this individual? Because he's always having to repeat himself and ask why. And then I do that thing too where I kind of I nod like I heard, but I didn't hear. And I hope that I could figure out what it is that they said. Okay, so we have to be a little bit more strategic here. I feel like I was essentially molested yesterday. Here? Okay, yeah, all right. So that's why we have to be strategic. I want to find the room. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just take these guys out first, because I feel like this might actually have some health that I desperately need in this fucking godforsaken game. Of which, thank you for whoever suggested that I play this in what is it, Ultra Nightmare? Not Ultra Nightmare, but Ultra Violence mode. That was a great decision. Definitely not going to be something that's going to lead to my early onset demise. That's fucking great. Yeah, I've always had though. I've always been deaf as shit. It's the worst. Obviously, AirPods don't help, and neither does listening to music at the volume that I do. But the part that annoys me the most about it is that sometimes it comes and it's great. I could hear everything. I feel like fucking a new man. But then other times it just leaves, and then I feel like I'm a fucking dementia patient. I got molested by Sydney Sweeney last week. I'm still upset about it. You know, there's a whole I hate to use the word discourse because that's a word that people try to use when they attempt to sound smart, but her whole campaign for jeans that has been misconstrued by fats as some sort of political statement, when really it's just a shoddy in jeans. Why can't they take it as what it is, these fats? It's just a shoddy doing a jean commercial. So you see all these morbidly obese fats. Oh, they're teleporting. That's fantastic. You see all these morbidly obese fats complaining about Sydney Sweeney and flicking her off. Oh, I guess it warps me too. That's great. What a wonderful game this is, isn't it? That it just puts them wherever it is that they need to be to molest me, as opposed to me defending myself. Hopefully, I don't get warped again. But you could see my excellent strategy here, where I haven't gotten hit once. I haven't gotten hit once because of my fucking mastery, my absolute fucking mastery of Doom. Bitch, look at that. Look at that. Now I gotta save because I know I probably can't be able to do that again. But yeah, there was a whole retardation when it came to that. I was kind of upset because my Twitter nonstop for days was just fats complaining about Sydney Sweeney, which, why? She's just an attractive white girl. There's no need to add any more fucking, add anything else that it isn't to that. So this was also a pain if I remembered last time, because there's a dude that appears there. So let me see how I could figure this out. So this guy's gonna appear here. Yep. And all right, I thought that was gonna be the case. That's fucking great. Try shocks. You hear everything, and they won't slip out of your ear. A friend of mine gifted me those shocks, but I guess I would use those when I'm on the motorcycle, which is a benefit because it circumvents the law here in Florida, where if you have headphones, you'll have some fucking officer with very tight pants come in and tell you that it's against the law to wear headphones on a fucking scooter, as I was at the time, and pay $180 for a fine just because I was wearing headphones on a scooter. Meanwhile, I see people do it all the time. Cops don't give a shit. So I guess it might be one of those things that they stopped enforcing. But I got raped. I got molested. Let's see if there's anything secret here that might help me out because my health is still absolute AIDS. So maybe there might be something of value here. I guess not. Okay, so I have to grind it out then. This is pretty much a choose your scare. Those old fucking Goosebumps books. I have to figure out which room is going to molest me the least. So is it going to be this one? Is it going to be this one? Which now I have to deal with because I happen to have made eye contact with the fucking one-eyed beast there. Okay. He apparently could open doors, by the way. This dude could apparently open doors. I was about to say a different word, which would have been a cancelable offense in YouTube. I miss YouTube back when you could say things. Back when you could say things and it's all right. You can't do that anymore. There's a bunch of videos that are unlisted on this very channel where I say certain words that would be naughty words today, and I can't ever publish them. I can't ever publish them for fear of getting molested by the woke gods. All right. Speaking of woke gods, all right. This is just unbelievable here. So let's hope that I could ward these guys off. And I couldn't. Okay, so this level is just going to be a disaster. That's what this is. This is just going to be a fucking rape. That's wonderful. I can't wait. I'm so happy that I'm doing this which is completely my decision to play an old game in a very hard difficulty. It's definitely not going to lead to fucking hypertension related death. So if I shoot this guy, they're all going to start fucking me. But I think they might be easier to manage than, yep, okay, yeah, they might be easier to manage than other enemies. Okay, nope, can't do that. Can't do fucking that. Hopefully they could attack each other here so that I don't have to worry about getting raped by one of these. I used to be terrified of these, I mentioned yesterday, to the point where I would have non-stop nightmares where I would be followed by these absolute fucking meatball fucks. There was something behind me. There was something behind me that raped me there. This is just going to be a fucking an angry stream, I feel. This is just going to be me increasing my fucking blood pressure, fighting these fucking hellspawn. Let's try this door. Let's see, this might be a little bit better. So let's be a little bit tactical about this. Uh, I have 16. So, all right. Now I have 21. And then now I'm invulnerable. So let's go. Let's see if I could sort of fuck this here. Because I need to press this button in order to get out of the room. And I need to do that before the invincibility runs out, which I might be on course to do. Look at that. Not so bad. That wasn't so bad, although it is going to be bad when they start appearing here. Okay, all right. Now I'm molested. Now I'm raped. Okay, so let's go here. Let's just hope that I could sort of push my way here. And of course, I come to a very thin hallway where they have no choice but to hit me. Hopefully, I could sort of bait them. No. Okay, so my strategy was completely molested. I'm sorry. Again, I know sometimes I claim to be an expert gamer here, but you know, let's see if this works. I'm going to get this and this, and I'm just going to wait for them to attack each other. I think that might be the move. I'm not going to hit them, and then all I have to deal with is one cyber demon. So that might be the fucking strategy here. So just waiting, I guess. All this time I was just jumping headfirst into it. Meanwhile, the strategy is just to wait. Just chill. So this is a very valuable lesson. Sometimes you want to jump headfirst, dig deep. But the move here is to wait till they're almost all dead. Okay. Okay, well now this guy somehow has found me. Okay, so I spoke too soon. Um, I spoke a little bit too soon there. So I think I can manage these guys now. Let's see. Okay, all right, dude. We're on your I'm on your side, dude. I'm on your side. Okay, obviously he just warped behind me, so that's not good. So let's take these guys out. Okay, and then let's go here and see if I could just spam him. Okay, so he's done. That's great. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Let's see how many dudes there are here, though. Oh, so there's a couple. All right. So again, the strategy was to wait. Just chill. Had I chilled, this would have been a bachelor party. But instead, I decided to go head first. What is it? A lone wolf into the abyss with a baby carriage. That's a fucking dated reference. So then now we're good. Now we're good. All I have to do is worry about the other one here. Okay, no. So there you go. That's a valuable lesson. That's a valuable lesson. Now the question is, am I going to get raped by this other guy? I think the move here is to machine gun him till he gets molested. Okay, that doesn't work. All right. I was hoping that was going to work just because this apparently stops him from shooting things. Nope, come on. Okay. All right. All right. Any day now. All right, there you go. See, easy peasy. And now I have armor. And what else? No. Okay. Is there a secret here? So you see, the strategy was to wait. That was the strategy. That's what I should have been doing. I should have just been waiting like a normal, decent human being. Instead, what I decided to do was jump right in there. So that's a good lesson to learn if you're ever dealing with bitches in particular. Because bitches love to just have you jump into situations where you get damaged or hurt. Like here, that was a perfect example. I behaved like a bitch there. I have to think like a man. And if I'm thinking like a man, I have to use my noggin. So let's okay, so that's where I'm gonna get. Let's work here. Let's work here and just randomly fire towards the middle here and avoid them, which is relatively easy because they're far away. This is doing nothing. This would all be very easy if I had the big weapon of the game, but alas, I don't think I don't. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't that just make you wanna, I don't know, fuck a puppy? Fuck. Mm. Bitches and moans all day? Yeah, definitely your dogs. Well, the dogs that are here are Yorkshire Terriers. They've been given to me by default, unfortunately. So I'm relegated to being their stepdad, I guess, for lack of a better term. Yorkshire can't escape me. Even when I'm here in sunny Miami, Florida, I can't avoid fucking having Yorkshire follow me to some capacity. Thankfully, Peter was only here for about a week, so I only had to deal with him and his dirty ways for 5 days, actually, which is great because that leaves the holidays to be Turnerless. Because otherwise, he would have to come to the Piggy family reunion every uh, every Thanksgiving, and I don't know if he's ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for that, to be honest. Although here's another fun fact: my mom thought that I was gay lovers with Peter. So my mother, for a while there, thought that somehow me and Peter were together, and not just as business partners, but sexually. So that's a fun little factoid. How would that work logistically? No idea, honestly, because Peter is a bear of a human, and I'm a tiny fellow. But somehow my mother got it into her head that me and Peter were a thing, we're an item. We're not. We're not. Honestly, if I was a gay, Peter would probably be the last person that I would decide to pick. He wouldn't be in the list. Uh, Mostly due to the height difference, because Peter's a big guy, so it looked like a bear mauling a duck, and that wouldn't be good for anyone. I don't think it'd be enjoyable. So what am I doing here? I need the red key. Okay. All right. So now it's time to go to the real rape room, which is this. I do have ammo, so this could help. Okay. So that, all right. So that actually does not help. Where am I now? Okay. Oh, they're warping. Ha ha! That's wonderful. Isn't that great? Whoever designed this level just decided to just randomly find little places to. Can I fucking get out of here? Oh, apparently that's what this is for. Okay. And where are they gonna come from now? Just a barrage of fucking enemies that are gonna ensure that I have early onset type 2 diabetes. Piggy would definitely be the bottom in the relationship. Ah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. In that case, you have to think logistically, right? Peter's a big guy, and I've seen the outline of his penis. It's quite engorged. So if I were to be the bottom, I wouldn't be able to use the bathroom as a normal person. I would essentially just it would just slide out. So I wouldn't I couldn't be the bottom. It's not like I wouldn't be the bottom. It's that I couldn't be the bottom in that case. But then look what Peter's settling for. Peter would be settling for a man of my stature mounting him. Okay, so this is good. This is good. So should I go back into the rape room? That's the question. Should I go back into this? Wait, where was it? Okay. It's here. All right, let's deal with this guy. This guy's, by the way, a giant pain in the ass because what he does is that he shoots out those motherfuckers. So I need to watch out with them because they're the most annoying fucking aspect of this stupid game. So let's see if I go in here, am I gonna get? Oh yes, okay, all right. So I have to have a faster weapon here. Let's warp out and see if they happen to warp in. No, all right. What up? What a just lovely experience this is. This is definitely not gonna be a fucking trap. Okay. So, yeah, and I hear them. So the moment I touch that, I'm sure the rape is gonna happen. So let's be a little bit careful here. That should be good. All right. Yep. Yep. Exactly as I thought. So, oh, even better. Even better. I can't even escape. Wow. Wow, is this fun? Isn't this fun? Fuck. Would it be bad if I cheat? Right? That wouldn't be a gamer thing to do. Because gamers typically wouldn't cheat. In this situation, I would 100% put on God mode and just get through this section. But I'm trying to be a professional gamer, and I don't think that's going to work out well if I decide to cheat in this game. And then it's not really a challenge, because then I could just cheat. It sets the precedent. So I become a dirty, disgusting cheater, and I don't think that's enjoyable for anybody to watch. I think you rather enjoy me struggle playing this godforsaken shithole of a game while I fight these hellspawn. But I seem to be doing a good job. Hopefully I don't get too raped. I tripped up there. Okay. All right. All right. Let's jump here. All right. And now I'm definitely raped. I'm 100% raped now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. No. No. I might actually have a chance. I might actually have a chance here. God forbid they give you any health whatsoever in this fucking mode. God forbid somebody wants to throw you a bone and give you a modicum of health. Okay, so now I'm at 12. And let's hope that somehow... Is that everyone? And nope, that's one more that would have definitely fucking caused me to break this computer. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Let's see if there's anything here that I could touch. Nope. And of course, 12 health. So my assumption was that if I did this room, I would somehow get some sort of help, some health, some anything. Just go for the hand jobs. Is that what they do in a gay relationship? Just handies? I don't think so. What's this? Okay, this is fucked. Okay. Am I fucked here? Am I fucked? What's going on here? Okay. So I think I have to cheat because it seems like I got stuck. It seems like your boy got stuck. So I'm going to go I clip. All right. All right. That wasn't a cheat. That was necessary. Okay, it was necessary because somehow I got warped between that. What the fuck was that? Okay. So that's where I left. So what was the point of that? There has to be some reason. The strong minds at id Software would never have a purposeful soft lock like that. So let's see where that leads me. Back here. Okay, maybe up? No. So what the fuck would this be? Is this just a room where I fucking contemplate life? There has to be a way to get out of here. I can't be this retarded. Maybe hitting this? Hitting that? Nope. No, this is actually, seems like a fuck up. Or maybe I'm the fuck up. What's here? No. Okay, I can't duck. So what's happening here? I have to clip out of this. That's fucking lame and gay. I'd clip. Okay, thank you. There you go. I would at least, but then if I'm the bottom, let's just hypothetically say that I'm the bottom in this particular scenario. I'd have to blow him. I'd have to be the one blowing him. Okay, so let's, okay, so I can't go through there. That actually kills me. Okay, so we have to really think about our actions here. And of course, that's the thing that I need, right? Of course, it's not that that's an optional room like the other one was. It's what I need. That's the best part. Fuck. But today I was dig deep in the Psychic Survival Kit. I believe Peter is going to make an update shortly in video form. Okay. He's going to make an update in video form for the actual Psychic Survival Kit and the many fun challenges that we've had producing it. Hopefully, that product gets out in a timely fashion. Right now, we're essentially in the dig deep waiting section for it, where we're waiting for items from the Chinese, which, by the way, gotta tell you, they're very efficient. They're very efficient. They're very effective. Way more than I thought they were going to be. I thought that it was going to be a complete catastrophe, but no. Okay, so this is going to be a shit show. I actually have no idea how to be able to do this, so I need to find health around because there's actually no way. So the way to do that is to look for secrets like that, like that. But that's obviously going to be a trap. So the moment I hit that, okay, that's what I thought. All right, that's exactly what I thought. So let's guide them to this little hole right here and then have our way with them. So let's just have our way with them here. Make sure that these fucks can't get to me and do whatever they want to do to me, which is, I don't know, fucking turn me into one of them. I really don't understand the purpose of this game. I'm a Marine, and I'm the one in task with taking care of Earth. All right, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. Yep. Okay, so that was a complete waste because I'm back to 13%, which, by the way, if you haven't realized, 13%, ha, you get it? Like the number of criminals. Okay, give me the shotgun. Do I have shotgun ammo? I do not have shotgun ammo, so might as well let that guy molest me. Let's try a better strategy for whatever that was. So it's here. Nope. So where the fuck was that? Was it here? Yeah, it was here. Okay. So I need to get that and run back. Okay. So let's get this here. Let's deal with this fucker here. Let's get all of... Okay. So one at a time. Hopefully I should have enough. This is just riveting, isn't it? This is almost like work. Okay. So far, so good. I was reading the comments on the other stream, and I found it quite humorous because I do remember Daniel telling me, "Oh man, I want to do a stream playing Doom," and it instantly became one of the worst streams that I've ever seen in my entire life, just by virtue of Daniel not knowing anything other to say than just saying, "Oh, that's hard. Oh boy, this is weird. Oh," and it became a fucking terrible stream. Then again, this is a pretty awful stream, but at least there's some substance. I'm giving updates on Kickstarter campaigns, right? That's a necessary thing. I'm also entertaining. I'm funny. I'm humorous. Some people dare say cute. Um, Yesterday I went to a hockey game and somebody thought that I was a child behind them. And he goes, "Oh shit, man! I thought you were a kid." What can you say to that? What can you say to that? I just have to take it on the chin and realize that I was owned by a fucking hockey fan. Fuck. Okay, so far so good. I think we have at least a good attempt at whatever this room was. Where was it? Where's the new rape room? Okay, here's the rape room. So what are we gonna do? So I have this. I think the move might be, maybe. Well, they're giving me ammo for the gun, for this gun, I believe. So maybe the fucking dudes that make this are essentially telling me, hey, use that gun, which is working well. Oh, okay, there's also this. That's fun. All right, so you see? You see? So now I just have to essentially go through these guys, and everything should be gravy from here, despite this being a very fucking obnoxious level. Okay, all right. All right, that's enough slices. Okay. And oh, there you go. Again, if there's a will, there's a way. And I found it. I found it. So hopefully pressing this button is just going to allow me to exit this and not have to deal with more enemies that are just going to appear out of nowhere. So let's see. So this should be the key to this door. Now, what do you think is going to be behind this door? I think it's going to be a room of rape. A rape room, if you would. Will there be a second offering for the Kickstarter? Yeah. We're gonna have it up on Peter's site as a pre-sale. Just to be fair to the backers, obviously we can't fulfill those until the Kickstarter is actually done. being fulfilled. So those are going to be on pre-sale. Mm. So there is going to be some, because we found that with what we've ordered, we're going to have some more units. So that's going to be ultimately a good thing. But they're a little bit more expensive than what would be on Kickstarter, just again to make it fair for the people that backed it on Kickstarter. So let's see what's here. Let's see what's behind the rape room. All right. All right. Okay. So am I just supposed to take this on the chin? Yeah. Okay. So this room essentially forces you to do this. And of course, it has one last little surprise for you. Fuck. Okay. So now I'm in the pit. At least they give me some mega armor. That's fine. You see the new Now You See Me yet? I'm seeing it today. Well, that's fucking retarded. Why would you want to do that to yourself? It's honestly, if it's anything like the other movies, it's going to be the worst movie you've ever seen in your life. There's something just awful about. Okay, so this is just the fucking game now. The game is just, we're just going to find different ways to make sure that you are unhappy. That's what it seems like this game has turned into on this difficulty. But that's fine. I could deal with that. So I'll just fucking spam this fucker here and hope that there's nothing behind me slowly taking my health, of which there is. Of which there is. But Now You See Me is a movie about magic with no fucking magic in it. That's the worst part about it. I never enjoyed them just because they were fucking terrible. They didn't have any sort of good plot. And what annoyed me the most was Jesse Eisenberg's stupid, his fucking little attitude in the movie, where he's like, oh, you have to, the closer you are, the less you see, and all that shit. Meanwhile, Mark Ruffalo, who's the big guy, who's the fucking guy pulling the strings behind the scenes, he's the cop. So he knows everything. But you're being so smug and annoying when you really don't know shit. That's the part that got me for the fucking movie. But I guess that's the point. That essentially the twist, oh shit, it's the cop. It's the fucking cop. And also, I hate Mark Ruffalo. He's fucking terrible. The guy's the worst person on the planet. He thinks it's like, oh, I want world peace. Well, what's world peace to you? World peace to me is my daughter jumping in bed in the morning. Yeah? Really? Is that how myopic your view is of society, that your idea of world peace is you in bed, probably in some sort of fucking mansion? Fuck. It's funny the idea of, oh, tax the rich. But you're rich. Oh no, they're really rich. But you're really rich. You're really rich, Mark. Gotta get back to work. Just wanted to check in and say what's up. Whoever sees Now You See Me 3 needs to be sent to the mega gay zone. I agree. I agree. All right. All right. Yeah, they're just fucking terrible movies. And you think with the second one, they would improve. But no. No, the second one, they don't improve. They just fucking make it worse. I believe there's an... what's the twist in the second movie? That they finish everything before you think they did or some shit. It was like pretty much a ripoff of Ocean's 11, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's do this then. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. This is not gonna end well. So what's the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to fucking block me in. All right. Maybe the move here is to grab this and just start shooting this way. Oh no, okay. So I could take care of those guys first. Fuck. It's like the Big Bang Theory with no real physics in it. Well, Big Bang Theory just happens to be the worst thing. Just worse than the Holocaust, I think, the Big Bang Theory. Because what's the purpose? You have some nerds. You have that one chick that's kind of hot, but is she really? Because look at the context. She's surrounding herself by that fucking loser, the Bazinga loser. And then what hurts me the most are, it's happened to me several times where people think that I'm the guy from the show. They think that I'm one of the guys from the fucking show, which doesn't make me... Okay, all right. So shotgunning is not the way to do this. They go, oh, wait, aren't you the guy from the Big Bang Theory? No, no, no. I have a regular-sized penis. Um, I think I'm humorous, whereas that show is not even remotely fucking funny. Okay, so let's just spam this, and hopefully that could work. And that worked to an extent. Okay, so that worked. So the it's completely opposite of what I learned earlier. Is there going to be any cunts here? No. Yes, there is. All right, one cunt, two cunt, more browns. Oh, and that guy, the biggest brown of them all. That's great. That's great. So let's just work our way through these browns and hope that somehow I could not get molested. And I'm surprised they didn't put anything behind me. That seems to be the usual MO of this fucking game, is when you're focused on something in front of you, they now you see me and have motherfuckers behind you. So let's see what I missed here. All the ammo that I desperately need in this godforsaken fucking mode. You are correct, PC. What's that? There's one chick in the show that's kind of hot, but then the rest, again, you're hanging out with losers. So I mean that might be good because her vagina is probably the tightest pussy you've ever seen on a female, just by virtue of hanging out with nerds. And that nerd group exists in real life too. That's a very common archetype, I guess, for lack of a better term, of nerds, which is it's like a group of 4 or 5 dudes, and there's one girl in the nerd group, and they all swear that they're in love with her, or sorry, that she's in love with them individually, and then she ends up banging some guy, some random dude from the bar. It's always the same case. And they've tried desperately for years to bang this one chick in their friend group, but she ends up banging some random guy at the bar that bought her a fucking Coors Light. And they all find out. And they're fucking fucked, man. She fucked Trevor. That's exactly what's always happening in those groups. And I've seen it. I think I have people within my circle that are like that. I keep them in the far peripheral just because I already do magic tricks. So imagine how bad it would be for me if I, on top of doing magic tricks, okay, what did that do? If on top of doing magic tricks, I also had that situation in my friend group. Okay, all right, there you go. So far, so good. All right. What's this? Oh, Berserk. Okay, so this at least helps me out to some capacity. It makes my punches stronger, if I recall. But yeah, fuck, that's even worse that I got confused for that guy from the show, because that's my N-word. That essentially is my N-word, to get me confused with the fuck. I don't even remember what his name was, but it does kind of resemble me if I shave my face. And fucking just shot 100 cc's of estrogen in my fucking bloodstream. Okay, so this is also going to be a fucking nightmare. Okay, so maybe I could sort of fucking snipe this guy. I had 17 years to dodge that. I might actually be fucking autistic. Let's see if hopefully. All right. Okay. One more just for... I already know that when I go into this room, it's going to be non-stop fucks. So at least I took care of that fuck. Let's just see how we manage this. All right, so I jump here. Maybe this helps me out. Let's take care of those fucks, which so far seem to be relatively easy. I'm kind of an expert. What I've realized now, I'm kind of becoming a fucking god tier at this game. So what's that do? I need the blue key. Okay. So what's that do? That lowers this shit. Do I only have one chance to open that fucking thing? No? Here? Okay. All right. Luckily not. And I do get there. Look at that. I didn't even get assaulted here after getting that card, which is usual for this game. So now we have to find the blue door, wherever that's yellow. That's yellow as well. Thank you. Thank you, John Romero. Here, I believe, might be the next. No, that's just that. Let's see. I did see another room. Where's the other one? Am I fucking retarded? Where's the other room? I just saw it. Penny wound up marrying Leonard. You know, it's fucking sad. about that? That you actually know them on a name basis. That's even worse. You don't want to admit that. Okay, maybe here? All right. All right. And so far, by the way, I haven't received a big gun that makes this game a fucking joke. So let's get this guy so he doesn't hit me. See, look at the strategy here. I have to hide behind a wall like a pussy. Like I have a pussy. Okay. And there's that guy too. That's great. I'm just getting previews of the molestation here. So let's just hope that I could do one of these. Where's that guy? All right, great. Great. What a fantastic game this is. And I played this as a 6-year-old, and I didn't shoot up a school. So all those people making the argument about how video games are bad, I think they're bad when they obsess over it. Imagine our day, or at least my day, playing video games was the most that would essentially destroy your attention span. And that was a very timely event because it took time to load the games. You had to fucking put them in a CD, you had to put them in a drive. Whereas now, it's instant gratification. And it devalues everything because now they're no longer valuable. You could just get anything. They have a fucking what, that Xbox bullshit that you have access to a bunch of games. So essentially, everything is valueless because there's no effort to get it. So movies used to matter and mean something because you have to actually actively either go to the store to rent it or do a process. Now I could just go on fucking Netflix. I could just go on Netflix and fucking brain rot myself watching an entire series. Fuck. And then don't even get me started on the girls twerking on TikTok. That's my other weakness. Just bitches there just shaking their wonderful butts for people like me. And then you have other people that may or may not have a problem with that go in my history on TikTok and go, hey, what are you watching? That's great to maintain a meaningful relationship. Okay, so let's see what this does. All right. All right. That's great. That's phenomenal. That's oh, and I didn't even save. All right. So let's go back to the fucking. Let's go back to what. Let's just redo what I just did. Let's just redo everything of what I just did all over again. Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? So here, oh, okay. Now I'm back exactly where I was just minutes ago. That's what I love the most in this life when you do something that you've done previously again. It's happened a couple times editing videos where I realized somehow later that the audio wasn't connected or somehow it didn't record and I have to re-fucking do it. And then it's just a burden at that point. Okay, here we go. All right, so where is that fuck? So even in video game form, the fat fucks are still somehow affecting my will to live. Let's see, where is he? Oh, there he is. All right, shooting me with missiles. That's great. You know what I'm going to do by accident, just because it's me? I'm going to save probably while an enemy is shooting me. And then it's just going to reload, and I'm going to have to start all over again. That's what's going to happen. I already feel it. So let's try to get these guys to shoot each other. That's the best case scenario for this, when they start infighting. And then all I have to do is just pick up the scraps. So let's fuck these guys up. This is probably the worst way to do it, but I want to save my rockets for that fat fuck over there. All right. Okay, so let's think the strategy then. Let's re-strategize. Let's reconvene here. Do I have rocket launcher ammo? I don't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I could just sort of fuck my way here. Shoot this guy. Dodge his shit. There you go. Easy peasy. So now I should have some rocket launcher fuel. That's hopefully going to make this less rapey. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Again, virtue. The virtue of waiting. Can't be stressed enough. How important it is to not just jump, dig deep into a scenario. You wanna analyze. You wanna wait. Look at this. Now I could get this guy, and he's gonna be a cinch. There you go. And all I had to do was wait. Patience is a virtue, my friend. So is regular STD testing. So the question is, how could I actually get to that? Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So let me get all this ammo. Is there anything that's going to unlock here? Is there anything of value here? Nope. Okay, so now I have 6 rockets that I have to somehow share. Okay, so there's something there. All right, is there going to be something in there? Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be something in here, right? You get nothing for free in this life. So luckily, I could just sit here and hide behind a wall. Although it feels like to me that there's going to be something making these guys appear. Okay. Is that all of them? Nope. Nope. Okay, fuck you. And then, all right, come on. There you go. All right, there you go. You see? You see the movement? You see the precise movement? All right. And one more. There you go. So now I'm in a better position to get less molested by what's about to come, which is going to happen right here. Let's see. So I have rocket launcher ammo, I hope. Yep. Let's save. Save, hit, and shoot. That's the strategy. Save. Oh, my bad. My bad. Turns out there's also a fella here. That's fine. So let me just take care of him. And then use this to take care of these guys. And then hope that I don't have to worry too much. I mean, this guy's going to obviously be Molestation Nation. Okay? Look at that. I'm almost becoming an expert gamer. Mom, I did it. I'm a professional gamer. And there's a berserk there just in case. So I wonder what's going to happen when I press this. I knew you would say that. So let's hit this and see where that leaves me. So that leaves me there, which I thought I already did. No, I did that when I died. Ha! Wow! Okay. So let's fucking hit these guys up. At least I have ammo for this shit. All right. Yeah, completely avoidable. Completely avoidable. But instead I choose to just directly dodge it with my face. Okay? So far so good. Let me go over here. Okay, that's fine with me. That's fine with me, mate. Oh, you see there. It's all about patience. So I believe this is the blue key. So let's see what's behind this shitbag of a door. Okay. All right. Some much needed health. I assume that that's going to open that. Okay. Now the question is, what's going to be here that's going to molest me? All right. You see patience. I analyzed the situation and I saw what's there hiding in the fucking corner. Had I just jumped in there and gotten the whatever that bag is, I would have gotten just straight up double teamed by a professional fat. So instead, now I've received no damage whatsoever, and I'm ready to go in there and collect the fruits of my labor. So let's do this first, okay? Trying to jump so I don't get damaged by this. That's helping a little bit. Okay. Not helping as much as I thought it would. All right. So this is obviously a giant waste of time. Hopefully I could collect some health. Is that going to go up? Yeah. So that just did nothing. That did nothing. I got ammo. Let's see over here. All right. I recall this from my youth. These are stairs where I'm going to get molested on both sides, I believe, at some point. So let's kill these fucks. Okay. All right. At least I'm Oh, all right. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm glad I remembered that from my infinite fucking abused youth. I was a professional gamer. I tested / made video games in the 90s. Kids think that I'm cool. Well, isn't that a shit job? Because you're having to just play test the same area over and over and over again, looking for anything and everything that could essentially ruin the game. Because that sounds like a dream job until you actually find out what it entails. Okay, that's fine. Look at that. Okay, there is stuff here, so maybe that could help. Oh, nope. All right, so that guy's going to appear probably behind me knowing this game. Yep, all right, yeah. We're learning. We're fucking learning. Okay, so... Oh, all right, so that's... I remembered that. Does this do anything? Nope, it just takes me back where I started. Does this do anything? No, it takes me back to a vat of acid. That's just... That was wonderful. That's exactly what I needed. To be at 1% to deal with the rest of this. Oh, and there's 17 of them. Wow. Man, isn't this game great? This game is just Oh, and the one thing that could have saved me, I didn't grab. The one thing. All right, so let's save and hopefully get myself in a good position. It was awesome back in the day. My job was to run into walls and make sure you don't fall into the cracks. Which I believe is what people are exploiting now for speed runs and the like. I watch those from time to time because, again, I don't know the shape of a woman naked. So I watch speed runs of fucking games I used to play in my youth. Is that lame? Is that lame and gay? Or is that just lame without the gay? Okay. All right. All right. So again, patience here. That's going to do nothing. That's going to do nothing. That's going to do nothing. Okay. That was a complete colossal waste of ammo. Okay. You see how I dodge in real life and the game? That shows you how cat-like my reflexes are. That I could actually avoid these things in real time. Okay. Let me not get raped by that guy. There seems to be one more. One more. This is making me extraordinarily happy because now all I have to do is just grab this shit. Look at that. Look how much good shit I've gotten here. So now I assume that this is going to lead me back there. And this room was, again, pointless because it just led me with no ammo. Okay, the yellow key's over there. All right. Oh, you see how slow it comes up too? Almost like it's fucking telling you fuck you in particular. This is not going to work. This is not going to work by any means. Oh, it did work. Okay. Okay. So I got more ammo. And let's hope that I have enough here. Okay. I need a woman. But let's do this. Okay. So that helps out. That helps out. That helps out. That didn't help out. Hopefully that works. Let's go and make my way downtown here. And hope that... at 5:30, we would play Life against everyone in the building. What the fuck is Life? Like the game? Okay, so let's go here and save this time. Oh, I hate that I have to start over. Okay. All right, give me that ammo because Lord knows, again, in this mode, you're giving nothing in this mode. Okay, so there you go. So you really have to mind your ammo. So let's shoot those guys. Let's bait them out. Okay. And then let's just work on them from here. I think that's a good strategy. All right. Okay. So far, so good. And of course, he went back. That's great. Thank you, man. So let's go and do it this way. All right. I do remember somewhat this level, but I don't remember it ever being this fucking obnoxious. Maybe because I played in bitch mode. Okay. So let's take care of these guys. And I think I might just attempt to jump in there. So let's see if that works. And I did it. And then now let's just get these guys. There you go. Easy peasy. And of course, I have all the health in the world, but I have no ammo. So I have to be a little bit strategic here and hope that this takes care of those fucks. Okay, so far, so good. What does that do? Oh, that lowers that. Okay, that doesn't really help. All right. So that took out most of them. You see, strategy, my friends. It's something that's lacking in society these days. But again, because my IQ is so immense, I don't have to worry about that. The strategy just comes to me. I don't have to think. Okay, so... All right. All right. All right. And they're much faster in this mode. Okay. All right. Might as well just hang myself. All right. So what was my strategy prior? I did this, and then I came in here, and I did this. All right. All right. All right. That's great. That's great. So now I have to find a way to be able to do this with a chainsaw. All right. If I turn around, okay, I think I can get them one at a time here. As long as they don't gang up on me like this is some sort of pornographic film with a big black. That's what I call them. There you go. Oh, one more. One more. Can't forget that guy. Okay, so let's get the key. Okay. So, I think we did it. Is that going to lower that? Nope. Is this going to lower that? Nope. Okay, so that's going to lower the opposite one, which is where I need to go. Let's see if I make it. There you go. Do I have any ammo for anything whatsoever? Okay. Okay, so that's where that room was. So I believe I have to make my way through here to find the fucking yellow one. No. No, of course not. Of course not, because there's a new wall there. Okay, no, luckily I could open it. You see, I thought the game was fucking me there. Just personally fucking me. Okay. So now I just have to go back here to the yellow door, which is fine. That's good. Although I do have 20 ammo, so I have to watch out. Oh, Half-Life. I didn't see the half. I didn't see the half. I just saw the... Yeah, that's a great fucking game. I was obsessed with Half-Life 2. Okay, so quite a lot of shit there. And not enough ammo. So I do have punch ability, though. I believe my punching is 10 times as strong. And okay, so that strategy didn't work. So whatever that was, that didn't work. What is that? Burger Bob? Wow, Burger Bob from the famous television show Bob's Burgers, somehow manifesting itself in actuality. Well, let's see if I could figure this out and not get completely molested. So yeah, I think the point of this is just going to be to get molested. This stream is just one level, by the way. I've just realized that now. I'm going to stream until this level, and then I'm going to do something that makes me happy. Because so far, none of this has made me satisfied in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I believe my blood pressure is probably through the roof. If I was a more competent professional gamer, what I would do is that I would have a blood rate monitor. Okay, so let's just see if I could... That wasn't too bad. You know, let's try it again. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. Let's see if I could actually make my way through this. So far, there seems to be some ammo here that I could actually use. Some fun bits. Okay. You would think a game made in the fucking 90s wouldn't be this aggressive when it comes to molestation, right? Uncle. So what do you do now? Oh, uncle. Okay, so you guys are chatting amongst each other. Look at that. The PigCake community has they're come together. That's what I've realized. It's not just isolated. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm satisfied with this fucking shithole game. I'm glad. See, that's the good thing about the PigCake community. It's not just, oh, hey, we're getting together for the common virginity of watching a person slowly unravel in front of you. No, it's you come together, you join each other, and then you might bond. You might, I don't know, decide to send me weird packages and the such. But other than that, I think I'm good for that. I might do this again tomorrow if I don't want to hang myself or I haven't hung myself by then. I can't show you the big fucking tits, which is what I like to do at the end of the stream, which is my only bit of advice. Really, the only relevant bit of advice that you could get from me is just big fucking tits. But you could imagine it in your head. You could imagine it in your head. But alas, I might see you tomorrow. White power. That's a joke. I say that when I hang up, but I don't mean that. I go white power and then I hang up. But I'm gonna do the same for this stream. Black power too, I guess.